Good evening, sir. So I am Nasa Joydy Forcadela, your reporter for this evening. I'm going to report the technological advancement of artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and Internet of Things, or IoT. So let us first discuss this. In recent decades, technological innovation has or have reshaped societies, economies, and personal lives at unprecedented rates. Among the most significant advancements are artificial intelligence, machine learning, quantum computing, and the Internet of Things, or yung tinatawag or the IoT. Each of these technologies not only evolves independently but also synergizes with others, driving transformation across the industries. Artificial intelligence refers to the simulation of human intelligence in machines that are programmed to think, learn, and make decisions. AI encompasses various subfields such as natural language processing or NLP, computer vision, robotics, and expert systems. So what are the applications of the AI? So first, in our healthcare, AI is used in diagnostic, predictive analytic, and personalized medicine, according to TOPL 2019. So next is finance. So AI can detect fraud detection, algorithm trading, and customer service automation. Also, in education, intelligent tutoring system and personalized learning platforms. We can apply that in our education. So the next one is transportation. We can apply AI in autonomous vehicles and traffic optimization. So what are the challenges on using this AI? AI raises ethical concerns related to data privacy, job displacement, and bias in decision-making algorithms. Let us proceed to machine learning, or what we call the ML. Machine learning is a subset of AI that enables systems to learn and improve from experience without being explicitly programmed. It uses algorithms to detect patterns to make decisions based on data. So this ML is under artificial intelligence, which can use algorithm to detect the data in a system. So it can program and it can improve the program based on the data of the client. So what are the types of this machine learning? So first, it can supervise the learning. So training with labeled data. You can use that in using AI. So next is we can unsupervised learning, wherein we can find hidden patterns in unlabeled data. Next is it can reinforce learning. So learning by trial and errors using rewards. So in machine learning, we can have that trial and error. So real-world application of machine learning. So speech and image recognition. So example is Siri, Alexa, and Google Photos. So that is the real application of the machine learning. So recommendation engines. Examples in Netflix and Amazon's. So the next is predictive maintenance. It can be used in manufacturing. Okay, let us proceed to quantum computing. So when we say quantum computing, it utilizes the principles of quantum mechanics to process information. So unlike classical computers, which use bits 0 to 1, quantum computers use qubits that can represent both 0 and 1 simultaneously due to superposition. So what do you mean? What do we mean by this quantum computing? So, what are the key concepts in using this quantum computing? So, the first concept is the superposition, wherein a qubit's ability to be in multiple states. Yeah, we can have that. Then, the next is entanglement, wherein the correlation between qubits even at a distance. So, we can use that qubits even if we are far from the materials that we are using. So the next one is the quantum supremacy, wherein the point where quantum computers outperform classical computers. So before we have the classical computer, uh, the the monitor and the keyboard. In quantum supremacy, so it is only uh, uh, it outperform. So just like the laptop, wherein we can handle it, we can carry it everywhere we can go, unlike the computers that it is stayed in the one corner of our room. So how do we use or how do we apply this quantum computing? So the first application of this is cryptography is a breaking traditional encryption methods. So when you are in crypto, so you can understand this qubit, the cryptography. So the next application of this is drug discovery. So quantum computing simulating molecular interaction. We can apply that in discovering new drugs for a new disease. And the next one is optimization, wherein solving complex logistic and scheduling problems. So most company use these quantum qubits because it is easy to handle for them. So what are the challenges when we are using these quantum qubits? So quantum systems are currently in the early stage, with stability and scalability being major hurdles. So it is not yet applicable for us, but in other countries they are using this. So let us proceed to Internet of Things, or what they call the IoT. So IoT refers to the network of physical devices embedded with sensor software and other technologies to connect and exchange data with other devices over the internet. That is why it is being called the IoT, because nowadays all of the things can be searched, can be found, can be found in the internet. That is why it is being called the IoT. So what are the components of this IoT? So the devices or the sensors. So it collects data from the environment. Next, the connectivity. You can transfer data through Wi-Fi, 5G, and other application suited for this connectivity. Oh, 5G, 4G, but uh, in our country, so there are areas with 5G connectivity. So the next is the data processing, where cloud or edge computing platforms analyze the data. So we don't need to save more in our laptops because we have this cloud. So before we are using the drive, but now they are using cloud on data processing. So users interface, so such as apps and dashboards, because it allows the users to interact with the system. Another application of this IoT is the smart homes. So devices like thermostats, lights, and security systems. So the CCTVs in our homes. So the smart cities. So in progressive country, they have traffic monitoring, the waste management monitoring, and the energy efficiency of using the IoT. Another application is in agriculture. So in agriculture, so the precision farming using soils and weather sensor. So in industrial IoT, so it can monitor the equipment in health and automating workflows. Another one is the challenges. So what are the challenges of using this IoT or Internet for uh, Things? So the first challenge is the security and data privacy. Interoperability Interoperability and the need to robust infrastructure are key issues on IoT deployment. So we cannot say that it is 100% safe because we are so many hackers, so many people trying to uh, overcome our privacy. That is why we need to be careful in uploading our information. So then that's all, and I hope that you learned something from my report. Good evening and have a wonderful night.